When you open your Photoshop, you see something like this. For those that have used it to work before, you see something like this. But if you are opening it for the first time, you would not see all the history of designs that is on it now. You won't see them. All this history, you won't see them. The whole place will be blank and fresh. So because I've used it on a series of designs, that is why we have this much history on it. But if you're opening it for the first time, you won't see no history. It will be blank. Okay, so now when you open your Photoshop, it comes up like this. Then what you do, you can go to create new. Click on create new. Then it will display a document folder, a document opening like this. So this is where you can select the size of whatever you want to do. Now let's take it step at a time. All right, if we go to the top of this document, the first thing you see recent. You are seeing recent because of jobs and previous sizes, previous job sizes that I've done. That's why you are seeing recent, previous job sizes that I've done. So if yours is fresh, you won't see this. If you will not use it, you won't see this. So then we have the save. The save has to do with the sizes that you see it, your previous size that you saved. It will appear here. So then again, let's go to the next one. Photo. Now on that photo, now look at the sizes there. We have different sizes, landscape, different sizes over there. Then print, the next one is print. Okay, this is where most printable designs, most printable sizes are in here. Like your A4, you want to design a letterhead paper using A4. This is A4. You want to design a flyer using A5. This is A5. And other A6. So different sizes, printable sizes are here in your print. Then other, you have the art and illustration. These are also sizes. Postcard, poster. You want to do your poster, so different sizes are here. So you can just check two other sizes, but to get your sizes, you can just click there and check around what to do. But then again, you didn't find the size you want to do here. It's okay. You can customize the size yourself by coming to this other side. Now you see this other part. Now you come here, you have your width, your height, your so you see it. So from here you can put in the size of what you want to do. Let's say you want to do a social media design, for example. Now let's use that, because we'll not go into that but let's use that. For example, you want to do a social media design and I don't have my sizes here. So what I do, I'll come to this place, come to the width. Social media design is usually 4 inches by 4 inches, which is 1080 by 1080 pixels. So I'll come to this place and I'll put my 4 where I have the width. They come to the height and put 4. Okay, then the measurement, I will leave it as inches. Then you check now, if you look up present dictates, so you have your present dictates, so you can just put the title of the job that you want to do, say social media. So, okay, you can just put there the title of what you want to do. Then you dig your side inches. Then when you come, you see your orientation. So because this is a square, so this orientation really wouldn't matter. If it was a kind of sizes that involves landscape and portraits, then you can use this orientation. Yeah, this part, when you put the orientation here, it is on the portrait design. But if you take it to this other side, then your design becomes landscape. Then your artboard. So we are not going to go into this artboard now. So when designing with Photoshop, please make your resolution almost 300 and above. But then again, think 300 is quite perfect. That is what I use in designing. 300 resolution. Then again, the measurement. Okay, you see we have the pixels and centimeter, pixel and inches. Leave it at pixel and inches. The color mode, RGB, that is screen color. RGB. So we are going to talk more about this when we get to color theory. So the color mode is RGB. So that is your digital screen color. Okay, then the bit, you can leave it at 8 bit. Then your background content. This is what your background will display. If you want it to display black or you want it to display background color, whichever way you just select it, but I'll leave it at white. So this is the document. So we've been able to set this document to the kind of design that we want to do, because this is where you set your design. Then if you are satisfied, you are okay setting it, then you come to create and you click create. Okay, so this is Photoshop workspace. Now we are going to take it step by step. Alright, so this, we have the top menu. At the top menu, what you see there, you see your file, edit, image layer, tab, select, and others at the top menu. Then you could see that when you open your file, here you have your new, you want to create a new document, or you want to open a saved document. You come to open, and there you want to save your work. You just go down, we have save here. So the save is not going to show that because there's nothing to save here. You just open it newly. Then save as, in case you want to resave a work that you've already saved, come to save as. Then you are done with the design and everything. You want to export it and send to your clients, or and send to your device, to your mobile, or send to anywhere. We want to export it. This is where you come export, and when you come to export, we have different options: quick export as PNG, export as, and so you just choose your preference. Like that, you have the generate and so much. Place embedment. You're bringing in, you want to bring in images like import. You want to bring in image into your Photoshop from your gallery, or wherever it is, or wherever you saved it. You can just go in there and use it. Same with your imports. That is called the file menu. When you come to your edit, here you have your undo. In case you are designing and you make a mistake, you want to go back, you just come to edit and use the undo. After using the undo, then you not discover that it wasn't a mistake. Okay, what to do? You come down after the undo, you have your redo, so you can redo it again. You want to cut, so when you have in your edit, study closely. The undo, the redo, you want to cut, you want to copy, you want to merge, you want to paste, they are all here. You want to clear, and all much that we have there in the edit. So for that one, you could see image, layer types, select, and all. Okay, let's come to our tool panel. Our tools panel, these are tools panel, as you can see, because this is where you select different tools for your working, and it contains so much tool that create wonders that beyond your expectation. Okay, so now let's take them step at a time. This is the move tool. You see, now let's get something. Let's get something. Let me bring in an image. So you know, like I said, okay, now let's go and use you can either import for, let's say, place embedment. I brought to the, okay, let's use the place embedment, and we'll bring in this, for example. Now we'll bring in this place embed. Okay, all right, I'll check it. Okay, so now let's explain the tool. So this is the first tool in our panel. The first tool is called the move tool. When you select the move tool, it enables you to move objects or texts, anything inside the workspace. It enables you to move them from one place to another, from one place to another, from one place to another. You can see it. You can move them from anywhere you want to move them to. That is the move tool. Then again, the next is the rectangular tool. This rectangular tool, I call it the rectangular selection tool. It helps you to make a selection on a particular area that you want to edit. You want to either cut, you want to remove, or you want to copy it. It helps you to make that selection. Like you see now, okay, I've placed the rectangular tool here like this. Now, this particular place that I've selected now with this rectangular selection, you see I can edit it separately. I can either cut it by right clicking. You see now it brings different options, layer via copy. When I click on the layer via copy, I've copied that particular place that I just selected. So let me turn off the main image. So this is the particular place that I selected. You see it now, I've copied it. And again, you can as well don't want to copy it, you want to cut it. Now that as it is selected, you want to cut it. So you can either use your Ctrl X to cut it, or you want to delete it, you don't want to cut it. You can go and click your delete. You see, it will not delete now because the image is not directly editable. We also talk about that. Now, what I'll do, I'll come to the image and I will right click and I will rasterize it. Okay, so that it can be directly editable. Then again, I'll just hit delete. You see it now? So that is for this. So like that, you can as well use it to select any part you want to either cut out, copy, or delete, or you want to edit in a way. Okay, so the next is lasso tool. Don't forget, I told you that you can undo when you come to your edits. You can undo and you can redo. So now over to our lasso tool, and this enables you to trace objects. You can as well trace objects just like the rectangular selection tool. The lasso tool also help you to trace object, and you can as well copy the selected object area that you've traced like this. Now let's say I want to pick this particular part, I just click it and start tracing to it. When you click it, then you just start tracing your hand through where you want to cut at or where you want to select. Just trace your hand through it, and you just twist it, and you are to at every node that you want to, maybe like you get to this place now where you see it now, like this place now where I will need to bend to this place. So what I do is that when you get to this place, when you bend your hand, you will left click so that to create a point over there. Now after bend again, you left click, you've created a point over there, just like that. So you left click to always create that point like that. So you say, okay, now this is what I've used my lasso tool to select from this image. So I can either choose to want to cut, to delete this. Now I've deleted it. Now you could see some tracing because it's only deleted from where it was traced. Okay, so I can as well choose not to delete it, and I will choose to copy it. I'll right click and the habit layer be a copy. It has been copied, but yet the original one still remains. You turn off the original one, you see it here. It has been copied. Okay, so that is for that. It is for tracing. You can use to trace your photo, your object. If you look close to the tool and you see something like an arrow, something like a small pointed arrow, it means there are other tools inside that tool. So how do you access that? You go to that close to the arrow and you right click, then you see other tools there. So this is for the rectangular tool. The same with the lasso tool. When you enter, you see the polygonal lasso tool and the magnetic lasso tool. So you use which is convenient. The next that we are going is the quick selection tool. Quick selection tool. This is for background that are plain like this background, so you don't need to be using the lasso tool or whatever to start tracing. Like this is a very plain and single background, so it can easily trace out. So what you do, you can use the quick selection tool. This is very perfect. I use it a lot. You just go select the quick selection tool. When you select this quick selection tool, when you select it from the tools panel, then you come to your top menu bar, select, and you go to subject. You wait for it to process. It has selected the image. So what you do, you delete. Now the image is leaving. So I told you, so when you see something like this, you undo and you come to your select inverse and you click it, then you delete.